Hi, this is John here from GPS Training. What we're going to do in this short video is look at the Garmin Montana 700i. It's the most popular large screen GPS unit from Garmin, the Montana range. This is not really a product review. If you're looking for a product review, please just click on the video tab above and you'll see we've done some product review videos there that will help you through. This is more just an overview of the unit and also what you get in the box, and also we're going to discuss some of the mapping options that are available with this GPS unit. So the Montana 700i is exactly the same as the Montana 700 except for two key things. So it has it's the capability of the two-way satellite communication. That's what the I stands for. It's called InReach in the Garmin world. So two-way satellite communication means that once you sign up to one of the Garmin contracts, so you need to sign up for a contract, think of it like a mobile phone contract, you can then do two-way satellite communication. So you can send what's called preset messages. Also, you can physically type out a message, and on the person's phone that you send it to, it just looks like you sent a normal text message. The lovely thing about it, it's got this lovely big screen on it, so a proper QWERTY keyboard. You can just tap away and input those messages as well. And also on the side of it, it has what's called an SOS button, so you can lift the little flap. There's a button underneath. If you are in a complete emergency, you can press the SOS button, and Houston in Texas will manage your rescue from anywhere in the world. Again, when you set these things up, if you are going overseas, you do have to put in your insurance details because they will liaise with your insurance company to manage that rescue. In the UK, they'll just call Mountain Rescue or the ambulance services, so you don't need that insurance policy there. Again, just get in touch with ourselves if there's any questions when you get your unit and you are setting that up. So a really nice large screen GPS unit. Just beware, it's a brand new unit this, so it's actually still got the film on the front of it. You might see a few bubbles in the camera. That's just because it's still got the protective screen on because we've not taken it off. So lovely large screen GPS unit from Garmin with a two-way satellite communication. The other thing this has above the 700, it has what's called City Navigator. City Navigator is really the car sat-nav experience. So again, if you put it on a motorcycle, or you can use this in your vehicle, and you get like a proper car sat-nav. So it's like sat-nav's called a City Navigator, and that's European City Navigator. So again, that's the other addition. So the key thing is we've got the two-way satellite communication and City Navigator, and then it's exactly the same as what the Montana 700 is. Have a quick look on the back. It's not got the battery pack on the back. This is the battery pack will sit in the back. So it runs off a lithium battery, and we can just see inside the unit again where the micro SD card, where the mapping card sits, etc. And the aerial sticking out the top. Again, really accurate GPS unit, new generation GPS unit, and you've got a little torch there as well, a flashlight there as well. Again, because it's a new GPS unit, it works next to both your PC and Mac, and also next to the Garmin Explore app, which means that you can download routes and tracks onto your mobile phone or your tablet and wirelessly transfer this onto your GPS device. So again, if you're going off grid and you want to take the PC and Mac out of the equation, you can do this with this new GPS unit. So really nice Montana 700i. Again, I've already discussed lithium battery, built-in battery. You can get an accessory which makes it runs off AA batteries, but that does not work with the 700i range. It only works with the 700 range. So you will need the battery pack you get in with it. You can buy a replacement one or a backup one if you're going off grid for any time. But again, you can run these things off a power pack. Again, if you want to know more about power packs, just click on the FAQs tab. I'm going to do a video review looking at power packs that will help you through the various options of keeping this thing fully charged. You also get a USB cable in with your GPS unit and Garmin's quick start manual as well. So the USB cable is how you plug it into your PC and Mac. So overall, really nice GPS unit, large screen GPS unit. It's stunning. Look at the size of that, fantastic. All screen, isn't it? What a great GPS unit. Hugely popular GPS unit from Garmin. What else to get from GPS Training? So key thing is we've set this GPS unit up for you. We're not just saying a box with a GPS unit here. We've gone through and set this GPS unit. It takes about 20 minutes to set up the GPS unit so it can work to its full potential for you. So when you get it, all you got to do is charge it and it works straight out of the box. You also get a quick start guide taking you through everything you need to know to get your grips with your new GPS unit so you can navigate around it, know what the buttons are all going to do. We've set that unit up for you, how to use that unit when you go out walking for the first time. So paper copies of how to get to grips with your GPS units. You also get a quick start guide of how to use Garmin Basecamp. So if you want to plug into your PC and Mac, you can plan your routes on Garmin Basecamp, which is Garmin's route planning software. Quick start guide of where you download that from, how again you set that up for, and how you can plan your walks both or your cycle routes on Garmin Basecamp. Again, there's PC instructions and Mac instructions. If you let us know as you go through, check out what you would like, we can make sure the relevant ones are in there. Next thing we need to look at is what are the mapping options available with this GPS unit. So as standard, it comes with what's called Topo Active Mapping. Topo Active Mapping is 47 European countries, including Great Britain, and it's a proper digital map. So as you zoom in, you get more information. As you zoom out, get less information. Really nice if you're going overseas, but the problem in this country, it just shows everything as a path. It doesn't say if it's a footpath, a bridleway, or frankly a private drive. So most people tend to put this in, put an Ordnance Survey mapping on this GPS unit, and that will utilise it fully. So you'll see above the picture of the GPS unit, either to the right hand side or below if you're on a mobile phone, you'll see the various mapping options available with this GPS unit. Number one, as we discussed, is the Topo Active Mapping. Number two is the Bird's Eye Plus voucher. Bird's Eye Plus voucher enables you to download 25,000 square kilometres of 1 to 25,000 mapping. Don't worry, as with everything from GPS training, we give some instructions. So here's your instructions for your Bird's Eye Plus voucher. You can then apply the credit against your Garmin account, and then you have 1 year to choose the area or areas of 1 to 25,000 mapping that you want. 25,000 square kilometres, the size of Wales and Lake District put together. So you literally physically just draw on the areas that you want and download those onto your GPS unit, and they're on your GPS unit to the end of the life of the unit. So you have 1 year to download that mapping, and then you have the you have them on the unit to the end of time. The other option for this GPS unit is full GB 1 to 50k. So full GB 1 to 25,000 is the same as your Land Ranger maps. That's full GB 1 to 50,000. So wherever you go in the country, you know you've always got Ordnance Survey mapping available on this GPS unit. Topo Great Britain Pro means it has routable data within national parks, which means that we've set up a profile on that unit called Hike NP when we set that unit up for you, and that means when you're within the national park, you can tap ahead of yourself with that map card and it routes you via the footpaths to get to that location. It does. So think of it like a car sat nav but off-road, and that's the experience you get with that full GB 1 to 50k. So those are the three mapping options that are available on this unit. You got the Topo Active Mapping, which the unit comes with as standard. You got the Bird's Eye Plus voucher, and you've also got a full GB 1 to 50k. So what else do you get from GPS training? Not only do you get your quick start guide, not only do you get the quick start guide of how to use Garmin Basecamp, not only do we set the GPS unit up for you, but we also give you access to our online resource, our online training area. You can access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is just packed full of step-by-step videos to get you to grips with this GPS unit. There's over 60 videos of how to use this GPS unit, step-by-step guides. We are a training company, and that's our background. So what we do is teach you guys in with the price via the online training to get to grips with your new Montana 700i. So you get access to the online training for 1 year, which is normally £50 a year if you buy as a standalone product. You also get email support and telephone support as you're working through those videos. If there's any questions, just drop us an email, give us a call, and we can help you out. So you get all that in with it. So we call it our Go support package, which is the quick start guides, access to the online resource, telephone support, and email support. I very much hope this has helped. If you get any further questions about this GPS unit or any other GPS unit we sell at GPS Training, please do not hesitate to get in touch, and many thanks for watching.